I'm kind of interested in this stuff, even with my COVID brain. LOL, Ben Shapiro reacts to insane woke TikToks, volume 5. He's killing it with these, bro. He's killing it with it. It's like the same thing as like the libs of TikTok. Everybody just loves making fun of the outlier because these people don't represent any large community of people. Like you see like a weird person that happens to be trans, that doesn't represent trans people. But I'm curious because I like a good laugh too. But what I hate about these, they're so over edited all the time. It's so weird. He has like a really bizarre editor.
How many of these videos are there? I can't take it. Oh, guys, you're depressing me today.
You can actually pinpoint the second when his heart rips in half. And
yeah, you see? It's
now.
So weird.
Alrighty, folks, we are back for another round of never-ending torture from my producers.
Don't tell me about a VPN, man.
They have called the worst of TikTok. They're going to force me to watch these like it's a Clockwork Orange, and I'm going to respond to them. So prepare for this.
I got to get a producer, too.
Suffering.
Please, make it stop.
Oh, my God.
I'm just going to post this every time.
Wait, what is this?
The suffering.
Brought to you by Giant Partners. What is that? You know what?
Make it stop.
I'm just going to post this every time people ask me the same questions over and over again. My name's Farah. I am a trans woman, as well as an intersex woman. My pronouns are she, her, they, them, or your grace. My eyes are tattooed. My nose
tattooed eyes? That's crazy.
is a piercing. I identify as a threat, a nightmare, and a goddess, so please bow down to me. I do
Fuck. I mean, I like the energy, honestly. I respect the energy. I'm not even going to lie.
not believe in God. I don't worship the devil, but yes, I am a Satanist, which means I am my own God and I worship myself.
How does that work? How are you you're not you don't worship the devil, but you're a Satanist? Isn't the devil Satan? Or is there 7 of them? The sins? Whatever. I don't know. Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day.
So like, see, this is the thing. Is that in the normal life, this is how you interact with people, right? Like we have these conversations on the internet in like very backwards fashion. In the real world, if I ever met that person, I would be like, okay, cool, and I would probably just never hang. I mean, they actually seem kind of cool. Maybe I would hang out with them, but we probably just would be like, okay, you're a girl, and then you would just never talk to them again. Hey, do you, man? You know what I mean? Be respectful. Be like, no, thank you. You do it all the time, you know? People do it all the time. Like, think about it. You meet somebody that likes NASCAR. You do the same thing. You're like, oh, that's cool. Like Dale Earnhardt. Okay. And you just never hang out with them again because they're fucking weird. You know? That's the way that you're supposed to interact in real life.
This part's true. And to do this, you really must worship yourself.
But I'm the best.
You gotta be your own biggest fan, brother.
I have questions just about, decision making.
Why wouldn't a Satanist worship Satan? What are you talking about?
I have questions about what happens when you have a cold, but you have a giant hole that you have put in the side of your nose with apparently some sort of heart hole punch.
You probably just do one of these. You know, you put your finger over your nose and then you blow it out.
I have many questions. None of them are, honestly, I'm not sure I want to hear the answers. I mostly just want to bury my head under a pillow and scream, I think.
So I saw this video of a cop forcibly removing a masked subway commuter for asking him to put on a mask. And at first I was confused because there are signs all over the subway stations and subway cars asking people to wear masks. But then it occurred to me, maybe the NYPD don't know how to read. So I skated to my local mask stand in Chinatown to pick up some masks for them and myself. Just because unemployment benefits ended and the government deems the economy more important than human lives doesn't mean that we're not still in a pandemic. Next, I went to Dunkin' Donuts to get some pig bait. I thought my look was giving, but not everyone seemed to agree. Finally, I hopped the turnstile like all New Yorkers do. If you're upset that I committed fare evasion,
it's true. That happens all the time. And I don't even, because my buddy used to be an NYPD cop. He moved, and he's like, it's just not even worth it. You know, you lose money, but like the amount of money it would cost to get people to actually pay their fares isn't really worth it. And they don't really chase you down unless their boss is there and shit. You know what I mean? It's like they don't have really the infrastructure to deal with it, right?
I just want to let you know, I'm just following the examples of the pigs in this video. Previously, when I tried to give them masks as it was mandated on their job as cases were skyrocketing, they refused them. So this time I got creative and attached masks to a fishing pole with donuts as bait. And finally, it was time for me to go fishing.
Okay, they say we don't.
I'm confused a little bit though. Like, what is her problem at the beginning? I have COVID brain, so.
I was confused because there are signs all over the subway. Video of a cop forcibly removing a masked subway commuter for asking
the cops don't have masks.
him to put on a mask. And at first I was confused because there are signs all over the subway.
Okay. Okay, yeah, the cops should be wearing their mask. Yeah, I don't know why they're not in the station. They should be
Fair
setting the
evasion. I just
example.
want to let you know, this were skyrocketing. They refused them. So this time I got creative.
Well, that guy was
when
out.
I tried to give them masks as it was mandated.
Those guys are all outside, though. The sign says, like, inside. It seems like it was inside the subway and stuff, but those people in the subway arresting that guy should have been wearing masks, yeah.
on their job as cases were skyrocketing, they refused them. So this time I got creative and attached mass to a fishing pole with donuts as bait. And finally,
Nice.
it was time for me to go fishing.
Okay, they say we don't have enough of a social welfare net here in the United States. Let me just point out that this human being spent their entire day doing this and putting it on TikTok, and somehow is still going to have enough to eat for dinner. So I would suggest that we need to change our incentive structure.
Maybe you should get a job.
All these videos are just filled with
Hey man, people like to do weird shit on their day off, you know?
practical questions. Like, how do you skateboard in those heels? If I'm a cop, nothing says I'm going to comply with your demands that I wear a mask quite like you giving me quote-unquote pig bait. What delights these folks?
I probably wouldn't take a mask from a stranger either. They might have spit in it. Although that maybe I would take it more. That's kind of hot.
You guys do.
So I have this thing, call it a little quirk if you will. I have hair in my armpits.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think she's kind of cute. I don't really care what you. I've seen her on TikTok before. I don't really mind hairy armpits that much, to be honest with you. It's fucking. I don't care. She's a little weird, but you know. What do you want me to tell you, brother?
I have it there for a few reasons. 1, lazy. 2, the patriarchy. And 3, your response to them.
Well, I am the patriarchy. I'm just kidding. I'm married. See?
Tells me everything I need to know about you.
Don't worry, they're not seeking attention. None of these people are seeking attention. It's amazing. They demand nothing of you, right? This was the
We're all kind of seeking attention, man. Look at us. I'm wearing a fucking Santa Claus outfit. You're making YouTube videos. We're all looking for attention, you know?
argument. Wasn't this always the argument? The argument was they're not demanding. They just want to live life the way they want to live life, except they demand your full acceptance. If you look at people and you say, it's strange that you have decided to shave the front of your head, leave a ponytail, and leave your armpits unshaven while wearing sleeveless shirts, that's my problem.
And no bra, man. You've messed that. You missed that one.
It seems like more it's your problem. Don't demand my attention, and then when I give you the attention, you get very offended by the attention. It's the most childish crap ever. Seriously, it's super childish. It's what my 5-year-old does.
Insubordinate.
Your 5-year-old doesn't shave, man? What the fuck? You got to get her on, or him. I don't know their gender. On point, bro. What are you doing?
And churlish.
Act like children, be treated like children. Seriously.
Wow. I would just move on, bro. This is a little...
This is our... Man, I feel bad for this kid. Seriously, I feel bad for the kid. And there'll be a kid born into a family without a proper father and mother. That's sad. Here's the thing.
I mean, it's probably better than kids being born into a family with nobody. Who cares if they have it? As long as they have two parents. Listen, here's the way I see it. Maybe it will fuck up the kid. Or maybe it won't. I mean, you know, everybody raises their kids differently. Maybe kids will be just fine. We don't really know. And all I have to say is it's not my kid. So, you know, if it fucks him up a little bit, you know, my kid, then I just get to know that my kid has less competition. Because my kid's going to grow up more normal. Or maybe I'm wrong and everything will go fine. Like, who really cares? It's not really, I don't necessarily give a shit. Kid's probably going to be fine, raised by two fucking parents that love him.
It's all fun and games until 2 generations from now there are no children and our society is a complete wreck and waste of itself. There are other societies that have not decided to carve out the heart from maleness and femaleness, and those societies will
How would there be no children? What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
continue to...
If they would get to a society where there's a lower population, I'll just have to become an alpha male and start banging, you know, putting my seed in girls. I'll just have to step up, take one for the team with my amazing alpha male genetics. You know what I mean? Like, I'm ready for it. I'm already ready for it. So we don't have to worry about not enough children. I'm fucking right there, brother.
to thrive and exist. Ours simply will not. We'll get to more woke TikToks in just one moment. First, let's talk about how Daily Wire was built. So when we started Daily Wire,
I'm so
in a low-based digital marketing year experience.
This woman with bathroom with.
Ellen. So head on over to giantpartners.com. Get your business set up today.
So I am a cis woman with IBS, and I use the men's bathroom.
Is that irritable bowel syndrome? What the hell's... And I guess, what's the other one called? PNG? I'm thinking of the one that gives you hair and issues having kids. My wife has it. What's it called? Tell me what it's called. PCOS. Got it. All right.
Bathroom. And I've seen a lot of videos of trans men who are in public bathroom stalls with somebody in a stall next to them just farting and shitting and being gross.
I have a question. Stop it right there. Why
Hey, in the bathroom, I'm shitting and farting, you know?
are there videos online of people in stalls in bathrooms, period? Doesn't that make you the perv? Also,
Period.
what else are you supposed to do in a bathroom stall? I mean, aside from like if you're...
I don't know, Ben. There's no way that you don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like, we were all in middle school before, and you, like, nobody wants to poop. It's embarrassing. And then you try not to fart. You know? We've all been there. You know? You don't even use public restrooms, Ben.
Larry Craig and you're actually like trying to solicit some sort of action in a public restroom, what are you supposed to be doing except for taking a dump in the toilet?
That's right, buddy. You show that turd who's boss.
Okay, we can continue with it. I don't know why we're continuing. No, I don't want to. I want to run directly through this wall, leaving a Ben Shapiro-sized hole in the wall. That's what I want to do right now.
Just like the popular show Hole in the Wall. Is it Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network? I don't know. You could probably do it, Ben.
And it just makes me think about this time that I was in the Walmart bathroom just having a bad IBS episode in the men's bathroom. And I was the one just blowing it up. And it wasn't until much later that I noticed there was just a silent guy in the stall. After 5 minutes of just me being disgusting, I hear a little shift, and I'm like, and so every time I see those videos of trans guys talking about how gross men are in the bathroom, I never want to be invalidating, but I want to be like, what if it's a woman? It could be a woman. It could be me. What if it's...
Bro, let's have the honest conversation. Women's bathrooms are more disgusting. So, you know what? Fuck that point. Women are gross. I talk about it all the time. You guys are like, that's not true. It is true. Women's bathrooms are disgusting. Public women's bathrooms are disgusting. You want to know why? Because you guys are afraid to sit on the seat. So you fucking hover over it with your period vaginas, and you piss and you shit from 3 inches high. It's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Hold it in, bro.
It's me.
So that's the takeaway. The takeaway is that women take dumps too?
That's impossible!
Sure.
Yeah. How many of these videos are there? I can't take it. My brain cells are all dying. By the time we get to
the Ben loves this.
end of these TikTok videos, I will not be a functional human being. I'm just going to be babbling in cream of wheat like Joe Biden by the time. You've destroyed all of my neuronal connections.
No nuance November. Here's everything that's wrong with America. Let's go. Firstly, for context, my name's Emma. I live in Australia, and I have degrees
Feels like maybe you should live here, but okay.
in sociology and law.
Okay, stop for a second. 1, degree in sociology. You're a professional useless person. 2, you're in Australia. I don't want to hear about your opinions on what's wrong with America.
Oh my God. Sociology is not a useless degree. What are you talking about? It's a study of society, right? That's pretty much it. It can be helpful. It definitely is helpful.
I don't give a shit. I really don't care. You're busily locked down, for the 900th consecutive day on an island. Congratulations to you. Why would I? One of my favorite things about the left is that they think that I give any shit at all about what foreigners think of the United States. I do not care. I
don't think anybody has that. I don't think anybody thinks that of you. Okay.
I could not care less.
Number 1, in a surprise to no one, what's wrong with America? Guns. Y'all are obsessed.
Yeah, not enough of them. Am I right, guys? Give me more guns, baby. Listen. Here's the hot take of the day. I know guns are dangerous. I do know guns are dangerous, but here's the thing. We're like the only first world country with guns. We also have a profound influence on other countries. I don't think it's unreasonable that our government is afraid of us, to an extent at least. And I feel like the guns are keeping them afraid of us enough. And I think that the government should be afraid of us, even though they are playing this fucking game with us and they're being very dishonest with us. So listen, I feel like it's not unreasonable to say that maybe the fact that we do have guns in the United States is keeping other countries from being more authoritarian. Dude, I can't speak. I got code brain. Being more authoritative. Is that the word I'm looking for? And then if we got rid of guns, maybe shit would go south. I don't know. I'm fine with the right to bear arms, especially if you're running around saying ACAB. You might as well get your own fucking gun and protect yourself. Obviously we do with better common sense gun control. I don't really see a need for open carrying, but I do I don't see a problem with people having guns at their house.
Obsessed with your right to bear arms. Here's a concept. I don't give a
The feeling is mutual, lady. Why do I care about your feelings?
And a lot of these other countries, like Australia, they take subsidies from us. We pay for their government as well. People don't really understand that, but we give more to them than we get back from them. That's fine. We're America, baby. Pow, 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 pow. But keep that in mind that we help them financially, and then also when it comes to structure.
It's about our right to bear arms. Guns. I don't like your guns. Well, good. You live in Australia. Stay there. No one asked you.
Do you see this person next to me? E is my friend.
But what about the other criticisms? Why didn't you show that? The hell, Ben? Sounds like she made some good points after the guns.
C has had to put up with a lot to get to where Per is today. I just want to let Clint know that Thon is valid. That for
shit. I just want to let Clint know that I'm ready for it, baby. If you're watching this, that's your pronoun.
Pronouns are valid, and that Sarah identity is valid. I wish Void all the best, and look forward to maybe even seeing some of their lovely content someday.
Oh, thanks. I would just not. I would just kind of put this person on block and move on. This is preposterous. Just shut up. New age pronouns are silly. I'm fine with the theys and thems and the he's and hers and blah, 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 blah. But, it's my opinion, and this is a social construct. Gender is a spectrum, but it's still a spectrum between male and female. So, it's a male, female, something in between. Experiment, have fun. But what the fuck does everything else mean? What about it's? I feel like that's disrespectful.
Please treat them with respect, and I'm sure A will respect you too.
I would honestly just be like, excuse me, man, what's your name? Or excuse me, individual, what's your name? And if they told me it was Fairy Unicorn Rocket, I'd be like, okay, I'll call you that. F-U-R. I'll call them Fur. Oh, shit, that's probably one of their pronouns. Fuck. You get my point. If you really can't stand calling somebody by their pronoun, just be like, what's your name, bro? Or sis. I use bro for, like, everybody, though. To me, bro is, like, you know, genderless. Grug self.
Is there a person next to this person? They said E is next to Jim, which is next to Void, which is next to Zerby, Ver.
What about she, Kira? Not bad.
E, ah-oo, ah-ah, ting-tang, walla walla bing bang, ooh-ee, ooh-ah, ting-tang, walla walla bing bang.
You know, I'm not trying to be rude or ableist, but every day I watch a Ben Shapiro video, it makes me actually feel like Ben Shapiro does have autism. Not in like a mean way, but I've seen like a conspiracy video about it, and I was like, shit, he does not know how to socially interact particularly well, and he doesn't really have a lot of empathy. And I was like, well, maybe he's, and that's okay, bro. There's nothing wrong, you know. It's fine. I'm just saying, it makes me feel like what was that, bro? I kind of like Ben too, even though I disagree with him on like everything. But I'm just saying, bro.
I have no idea what that was. Maybe it's a brilliant form of, really, like I made a Clockwork Orange reference before we even began. I'm wondering if this is just like a brilliant new form of sci-fi that is filled with, you know, various new terms. Like you're having a milk, but it's an actual like alcoholic beverage. And I don't know what we're just go. Is this
Yeah, Ben probably reads books at parties. I agree. Yeah.
the last one? Please, God. Is this the last one? So it's 2. You lied to me.
More no nuance November, I guess. This one is simply, if I'm pissing off Ben Shapiro, I must be doing something right.
So silly.
You haven't pissed me off. I don't understand who you are. Which person is this?
You just seem kind of irritated with that. You're like, you're not pissing me off a little bit.
Pronouns em, ers, zs, zers, or really any neopronouns.
That's the same person? Well, I'm glad this person grew out their hair. So that's good.
Hey, look, Ben's being respectful of that person's pronouns. He doesn't know what they are, but he's like that person. He's speaking to them in like a very what would you say, gender neutral way. Ben Shapiro is making some progress, guys. See this shit? You gotta. That's why I kind of like Ben.
Any neopronouns.
That's the same person. Well, I'm glad this person
That's the same person.
grew out their hair.
I'm glad this person grew out their hair. He's not really. That's the same girl. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. It's called progress. Just a little bit at a time, brothers.
So that's good.
He also believes in systemic racism now too. At least like historical systemic racism. It's making progress, bro.
Proud of Giger Void.
I think Joe Rogan's the one who convinced him on it. So
We've crossed all barriers now. They make TikTok videos. I respond to the TikTok videos, and then they completely change into different characters and respond to my TikTok videos, and then I respond to their TikTok videos. It's an infinite regress of brain-melting stupidity.
that's Sappho, guys. Okay. Bro, I would just not. If those were my kids, I would just be like so happy. I would be very in support of like another shutdown because I would never want anybody to see my kid in public. What are you doing? I wouldn't let my kid have a phone. If I ever saw that, why would you take your kid's phone away? You could listen if you want to be a fucking weirdo in private, do that. But dude, I would be like, oh, bro, you think about this shit. That's on the internet forever. 10 years from now, you're going for like an employment opportunity, and they're like, what the fuck is this? They're like, I don't know what to say. I'm fucking bizarre. You know what I mean? Go on a date and someone's like, I just can't do this. So what is this? You know, it's just fucking crazy. Ben's reaction was fucking funny to me. They lick him. She licks that or whatever. Yo, he got a little horny. Wait a minute, Ben. Hold on a second there. Ben got a little horny from that. Ben, you dirty dog. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. We're gonna zoom in, okay? All right, now you see she's gonna go, or this person's gonna go in for the lick. Look at Ben. He's puckering, you know? Look at his fucking face. You know what I'm saying? He's puckering it up a little bit. Let me see this. Like, look at this. I figured out, like, look at that. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, look at the eyes. Those are sex-sized, bro. Ooh. Oh, he's like, he's biting. Oh, Ben Shapiro. What are you doing? Oh, they go in for the collar, and Ben's like, you know, he's like, my thirst will be quenched. You ready for this? He's swallowing because he knows he's like, this is so hot. He's like, oh, look at this guy. Let's see what happens. Look at how sexy this is to Ben. This is so sexy. Now Ben's like, I gotta put on a straight face. They go in for that. Ben's like, all right, now I'm over my horniness. He closes his eyes, and then what happens next? The lick comes out of nowhere, and Ben breaks character. He's feigning being bored. You ready? This is the moment of truth, guys. Hurry the fuck up. All right, there we go. She's got to clean her fucking, or they got to clean their fucking glasses now. Like, look at that. It's preposterous. You know? Like, I hated kids that walked around with, like, clouded glasses. It makes me, I go compulsive if my glasses aren't, like, really clean. Yeah, he lost No Nut November live on camera, brother. Look at this guy. He's like, oh. It's like, that's like me watching Two Girls, One Cup, bro. Fuck. Holy shit. Look at him. He's like, yeah, I'm ready for it. They're going to do it. Here we go, baby. Almost there. He's fucking jerking off on the table. He sees eyes like, you ready? The lick is taking a lot longer than I would have liked. Does the lick not happen? Did I miss the lick? Did I miss the lick? Maybe I missed the lick. Shit. Well, we're not going to watch it again because that would be ridiculous, but...
Longer cute. You need to go get a job. Stop being dependent.
He did get horny, though.
On the public dime. All of you people on TikTok, go get jobs. Become productive humans.
Hey, TikTok was my job, brother.
Enter into meaningful relationships. Go do something useful with your lives. Please, for the love of God. Well, now that what is left of my brain, what is left of my brain is not allowing me to say words in sentences.
He's just so horny. You guys know what it's like. He's got blue ball brain. He's like, I can't even say that term. I have COVID brain. He's got like blue balls. He's like, fuck, I can't even speak right now, bro. You got to empty one out because he's too distracted.
Anymore. Yeah, guys, you keep going this way. You keep torturing me this way. You keep demanding in the comments that I continue to make these woke TikTok response videos. You keep doing this, and you will get me to run for president eventually. And I will be just as dysfunctional and non-functional as the current president of the United States. Just like there will be no brains left in my head.
Mr. President, have you gone completely insane? Like a fox.
TikTok to Linda Est.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
All right. That was I'm happy I watched. Very fun stuff, guys. Very fun stuff. Real fun. I'd vote for Ben for president. You'd vote for Ben? I don't know. I'd have to see what he's running on.
We'd go to a party at Harvard Law, and we'd go to a party, and I would bring a book with me because if people were boring, I was not going to waste the 2 hours just sitting
there. It's a good time to read right now.
Yeah, exactly. I got in a lot of good reading at these parties. So, you know, I turn down dinner invites. Like, it's very difficult to get me to go out to dinner, even with people who are prominent, because I don't want to. Like, you have to make a case as to why I should be spending the time with you, as opposed to spending the time with my two kids, who I like a lot better than you.
Hey, listen, Ben Shapiro, our neuroatypical king. We gotta love it. We gotta love it. We gotta love it, brother. We gotta love it. We gotta love it. We gotta love it.